Hey guys, Joel from Auto Guru here, and today we're going to talk about detailing your interior, the products you'll need and the processes to remove smudges, stains and dust from your interior. Let's get started. So these are the products you're going to need. So we've got carpet and upholstery cleaner, just some normal cleaners for the interior for your plastics, some glass cleaner, an odor neutralizer, some microfiber towels and brushes, a foam applicator, and lastly some glass cleaner to remove all those smudges and stains from the glass. Alrighty guys, so the first thing you want to do is remove any loose items from the vehicle. So any empty food packets, any empty water bottles, because everyone's got empty water bottles in their car, any wrappers, any plastic bags, anything like that. So don't forget to do the back seat as well. And the next step you want to do is actually remove the floor mats. So this can be a little bit tricky, especially if they're full of rubbish. So what you want to do is just disconnect them. And as you do, fold them in half, just to keep all that loose dirt so it doesn't spill out onto the carpet. Obviously the carpet in this one's pretty dirty. And then you just want to pop them out on the ground. So we'll do that for the rest of the car. All right, so what you want to do is kind of just shake the mats out and then just give them a quick brush to try and remove as much dirt as you can. Just limits how much time you've actually got to vacuum them. And as you can see, there's quite a bit coming out of these. And this is just one from the back. All right, so now that we've brushed these out, before we vacuum them, what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab our carpet and interior cleaner and one of these microfiber towels, just in case. Give a couple of quick sprays on there. I'm gonna grab our vacuum cleaner. I'm gonna take that off. So as you can see, using the crevice tool on this one, just to get into the hard to reach parts of the high wear area on the driver's floor mat, just to get rid of all that dirt. Cool. So the other option is, if you don't have access to your vacuum cleaner or you don't want to use your household vacuum cleaner, you can always go down to your local car wash and use the coin operated vacuums down there. All right, so they're finished. Now we'll move on into the interior. All right, so the first thing you want to do is actually move the seat as far back as possible, just so you can get as much access into and around underneath the seat as you can. Start from right up the front and just vacuum all around here, getting as much of it out as you can. We can use the brush if we need to, if there is any stubborn dirt or stains on there. And what we'll do is just with a little bit of the carpet and upholstery cleaner, we'll spray it in there if we need it. What we're going to do, because this carpet is so ingrained with dirt, is we're going to grab our trusty brush here, and what we'll do is we'll scratch and scrape on the carpet, and which will loosen the fibers and loosen the dust and dirt that's in there, and we'll follow along with the vacuum cleaner. All right, so we're looking pretty good there. Miles better than what it was before. So the next step is to move down here. So down next to the seat rail here, where lots of stuff falls down, your excess Macca's chips. It's also known as the Bermuda Triangle. Once stuff goes under there, you'll never find it again. So what we'll do is, because this has got the crevice tool on it, it fits perfectly down underneath the seat. So we'll pop this down here, vacuum under here, and then what we'll do is we'll come up here and attack the seat. As you can see, there's all sorts of sand and crumbs and all that kind of thing. Alrighty. So as you can see, it's miles better. But what we do have is a couple of little stains here. So what I'll do is I'll grab a microfiber towel and we'll use our carpet and upholstery cleaner and we'll just spot treat these areas. All right, so what you want to do, you don't actually want to soak the seat because it does make even more of a stain. So what we'll do is we'll spray a couple of sprays into the towel and just dab the area lightly just to remove that stain there. You don't want to actually rub it because it can spread it if it is a liquid or something that's sticky. And as you can see, that spot's nice and clean now. So there's a couple of other areas on this seat. So we'll just give them a quick squirt, including the headrest. As you can see, there's a spot from someone resting their head there. Jump in the seat and just slowly dab at it like that. So flip the towel just to a dry side, and then just a quick wipe over just to make sure it's all good, which it is. And we're pretty much done with this seat. So what we'll do is we'll fold it up and then we'll move on to behind this seat. So we'll move the seat as far forward as possible, and then that way we can actually vacuum underneath, get into all the seat rails and everything, and also down the sides of the seat. Alrighty guys, so as you can see, moving the seat forward has shown up all this extra dirt and loose rubbish here that we might not have got to. So just grab it with your hands, a couple of the loose things, and we'll pop them in the rubbish. We can attack this the same way we attack the front. So just grabbing your vacuum cleaner, making sure not to hit the paintwork of the car, and we'll get started. So once you're happy with the carpet and how it looks and you've thought you got as much out as you can, it's time to move on to the seats. So don't forget, there's also this little part down the side of the seat here where the plastic runs. A lot of dirt accumulates down there. So what we'll do is we'll hit that with the vacuum cleaner as well. Alright, so once you're happy with the seats, it's time to pop the floor mats back into the car. So we'll move the seat back to where it was, and then we'll move on to treating the interior plastics. Alrighty, so for the next step, what we're going to do is use the brush attachment on the vacuum cleaner and just vacuum up around here on the handbrake boot, in the cup holders and everything, and around where the gear stick is, just to get rid of most of the grime. And then we'll come through with our microfiber towel and our interior cleaner and give it a quick once over. Cleaning the dashboard, it's pretty much the same as cleaning the center console, just a little bit of foaming cleaner on your microfiber towel and then just wiping it down. Give that a quick wipe over, and what we'll do is we'll come back and put a protective layer on this once we finish with the entire interior. Now another little quick tip is use your little interior brush and actually get up into the air vents. So the doors are the same procedure as the dashboard. So just your little bit of foaming cleaner into your towel, rub them together, and then just remove the dust. Focus on the areas where people rest their arms. So the next step will be cleaning the little touch screen here. So I like to use glass cleaner and a glass cleaning mitt. Just grab a spare microfiber towel, nice clean dry one. Alrighty, so now we're going to be tackling the steering wheel, which is usually the most grubby part of the car, just because you're always touching it. So we're going to get in here. As you can see, there's quite a lot of dirt ingrained in this leather steering wheel. So we're going to give that a clean, as well as the switch gear here and the instrument cluster as well. So once again, your trusty brush or microfiber towel, just spray your cleaner into the brush and just work it in. Now you don't want to actually spray any cleaner on the instrument cluster because it can make its way inside the plastic and then you can't clean it off, leave stains and marks. So you just want to run your dry cloth over, get any dust or dirt off there. It shouldn't be too dirty. All right, so for the final step, what we're going to do is we're going to put some UV protectant on the dashboard. So you want to avoid your Armor Alls or anything that's really shiny or that contains silicone, as with the sun, it can actually expose the dash to cracking, makes it more susceptible. So with this one, what we want to do, just on your foam applicator, just one quick squirt and just apply lightly to the dashboard. You don't want to go over the top because you do have to buff it off. Once again, grab your microfiber towel and just buff off the excess. So this product, you can't just spray it on and leave it. Buffing it actually makes it adhere better. So now that we've done that, pop the towel away and it's time to grab your glass cleaner. So this is a little glass cleaning mitt. You can just use a normal microfiber towel or you can buy specific glass towels. So I put this on, spray a couple of sprays of the glass cleaner and then work on the glass. And then once you finish the driver's side, what I like to do is just give the rear view mirror just a quick wipe over. Give it a nice clean. Makes the rear visibility even better. Check yourself out if you want. So there you have it, guys. A quick and easy way to detail your interior to make it look like new. For more tips and tricks, visit autoguru.com.au. See you next time.